This is Kugan Cassius for iFLTV. Delighted to be joined by Eddie Hearn. So, what do you...
Nice of you to join us.
Thursday.
I know, but, you know, nice of us to grace your presence. Feels like a big show when you're in town. I kind of feel like you're very fussy these days, what shows you go to. So when I see you, that means, oh, it's a big show this weekend. And you would be right, son.
Just remember, Battle of Essex. I keep telling you, mate.
I mean, how mad is it when you look back to the Battle of Essex in the new bar in Loughton? When we were in the new bar in Loughton, which was about as big as that wide from the bar, doing the weigh-in.
Would you thought back then Adam Brooks would be a Misfits fighter?
Yeah,
we wouldn't have known what Misfits
you posted
was.
that absolute cringe video as well. Like, it just...
Come up on my timeline. I don't know where we were going, but...
It's just hilarious. It's just hilarious. Now we're old and wrinkly. Although, have you ain't had Botox or anything like that, have you?
Absolutely not. Have you had Botox?
No. I swear to you, I've never had Botox. I just went into the toilet. I've just travelled up it. I'm very tired, to be honest with you, but don't matter because we're going to absolutely smash the presser. And I went, oh, Jesus Christ. I think it might be time. So, we'll see. Any Botox specialists out there, hit me up.
Hair specialists as well?
Hair specialists? Yeah. Anyone that can just...
Why have you ever done your barnet?
I don't...
No, I'm asking. I'm just asking why you've done it.
I just feel like, unless you can just go like that, I don't really want to go through the procedure. I don't want to shave my head off, but I might do. But I haven't got time. So I couldn't even style it out. I just have to do it, just have to come out and just turn up at a show with all the dots in and that. Maybe one day. I'm not really that bothered, to be honest with you, because obviously I'm unbelievably handsome. If I wasn't handsome and I really needed fuller hair, do you know I used to have really full, thick hair? I've got some pictures of my hairline used to be down there. But I feel like where I'm sort of aging, gracefully, I'm still unbelievably handsome. Probably helped by the fact that I'm caked as well.
Humble, stay humble, yeah? Eddie, before we talk about the show, Stat Card here in Birmingham, good that you're bringing boxing back to Birmingham again. Conor Benn,
Yes.
UKAD not going to appeal that decision. Are you concerned about WADA and this 21 days or not really?
No, I mean, look, I think that the time has come to move on. And I know there's a lot of people out there. I just hope that, in all honesty, you're never going to change everybody's mind because some people are stubborn, some people have an agenda, some people don't like people. But having gone through all these processes that you so desperately wanted him to go through and winning, and I still want to make one thing clear. No ban, no backdated ban, no fine, no decision on jurisdiction. All the things that the naysayers keep going, yeah, well, he's serving a ban, isn't he? No. He's never been banned, he's never had a ban, he's never had a fine, he's not served any backdated ban. He won his case, he was exonerated. Why don't you just give him the respect of saying, fair dues, he went through the process and he won. Oh, he didn't just win once, he won 3 times. And now finally, I think everyone's just turned around and gone, look, fair enough, it's done, it's over, let's move on. And I'm not even going to scream and shout and call out the people that just refuse to give him any credit through his battle to clear his name, but he cleared his name. And there'll still be people going, yeah, but hang on a minute, but I see it all the time. And I'm done talking about it, it's so boring. But you can't help when you get a decision like that, go, any chance now of, I'm not looking for an apology, but you gave me a load of shit and you tried to take that young man's soul, yeah? And as I said to your colleague the other day, your esteemed colleague, Andrew McClart.
Cart.
Who?
Andrew McCart.
Whatever. As it says in the Bible, Romans 8:18, the pain of what you're feeling is nothing compared to the joy that is coming. And what Conor Benn has been through now will all come good, and we are making massive plans for his next fight, of which we're deep in negotiation and offers for.
Is it a case now, like I said to you, it's been a long drawn out process, but just shut the fuck up, let's get on with it now, yeah.
But you're never going to let me, it's the first question you wanted to do, is to ask me about it. The media will want to ask me about it, and it's like, I will reply, as I always have done. But eventually you just have to say, he's done like WBC hearing, he won. UKAD hearing, he won. They appeal, went to National Anti-Doping Panel, he won. I don't know what else, he can't, there's no other things for him to win. He won them all. So at what point do you go, fair enough? Like, but it's not, is it? It's just the negative of, yeah, hang on a minute. Like, anyway, but like you said, we're ready to move on. But we're also here to answer questions from the media because guess what? I've been doing it for 2 years, so what's another couple of weeks?
There you go. Did you hear that Klitschko was considering coming out of retirement to fight Dubois?
I don't take any notice of it, to be honest with you.
Edwards Yafai. What was going on yesterday at the workout? Did you get any context to that?
I think that's Charlie's been very vocal, obviously. I think he shouted something out. Cow had a little bite up. As we draw closer, you're going to see a lot more of that. I've got to say, this is a great night of boxing on Saturday. Really good crowd in there. It's going to be packed out. And when you say about boxing coming back to Birmingham, you're right, kind of. We've been doing it consistently for a while.
Matchroom, I was talking about.
No, from Matchroom. I mean, if you have absolutely any idea of anything that's been going on, or you do any kind of research going into a media day, you would know that this is our third or fourth event in Birmingham within the last year and a half. So it's nothing to do with bringing boxing back to Birmingham. We've been doing it consistently. It's just now starting to really gain the momentum that we thought it could do. This is the biggest crowd in Birmingham for years, since Amir Khan boxed here. And it's a really, really good night of boxing. The main event is epic. I've absolutely no idea what's going to happen. And let's be honest, no one can pick categorically in this fight, right? Great undercard. Conor Walker against Lewis Ritson is going to be a war. Gavin Gwynn against Cameron Vong, big step up for Cameron Vong. Look out as well for the Commonwealth middleweight title with Kieran Conway. Callum Smith over there, back ahead of a potential big fight as well. English title fights, Ibrahim Spider, Hamza Uddin, Aaron Bowen back, the professional debut of Taylor Bevan. It's a really, really good night of boxing.
You've not done 4 shows in Birmingham in the last 18 months.
Yafai headlining in the next gen.
You remember that?
Tyler Denny against Felix Cash. This one, well, that's 3 in about 6 or 7 months.
All right.
Yeah?
All right, maybe you have to.
So,
All right.
come at me, yeah?
Do you remember when I asked you a question, and this is a few months ago, and I said to you that, would you feel like a foul promoter? Do you remember that question, if you didn't make AJ Fury, and you went, not really? Like, I get a feeling if I ask you that again, it might be different.
I will never feel like a failed promoter because
You'd be judged on that one fight that you didn't deliver. Your whole legacy would be tarnished by that.
my legacy will be this man was the greatest ever fight promoter, not just boxing promoter, the greatest ever fight promoter in the history of sport. I mean, we know I'm the greatest ever boxing promoter, but that's the levels. And in fact, no, I'm going to change that. This man was the greatest ever sports promoter of all time. I'm just getting started, baby. I'm 45 years of age.
You think you're the best sports promoter of all time?
I said I will be remembered as. I said I'll already be remembered as the greatest boxing promoter of all time. That's unquestionable. But sport promoter.
You will be judged forevermore. You will never ever live it down if you don't deliver that fight next year.
I can't. If Tyson Fury doesn't fight Anthony Joshua, I can't do anything about it. We're in for that fight. Let's see what happens on December 21st. Let's see Tyson get the victory.
But either way, you're going to go for that fight next year, aren't you?
Correct.
So you're.
I can't. You're putting it on me. You're putting it on me. You're putting it on me. Put it on the fighters. Ask AJ. He'll say I'm in.
The fighters are always in.
Listen, they're in now because of Riyadh season. So, but you don't just have to take a fight because of money, especially when you're Tyson Fury and you've earned a load of money. You might not want to do it anymore. You might get beat or stopped by Usyk and go, I'm done. Hopefully not. Hopefully he wins. But I can't tell you what Tyson Fury's going to do. I just hope he wins against Usyk and fights Anthony Joshua. And if he doesn't win against Usyk, I'd still like him to fight Anthony Joshua. I get stopped all the time, right? People going to me, when are you going to make a... And I'm thinking, what are they going to say? And they go, Fury AJ. And I go, well, AJ just got beat, so looking at the rematch. And Tyson Fury's fighting Usyk. Yeah, don't worry about that. When are they going to fight each other? They don't care. They just want to see those two fight, and we have to do it before it's all over.
So you're going to wait for that result before any moves about Joshua's future?
3 weeks away, Kugan.
Who's the alternative option if...
Daniel Dubois. It's only 2 fights. Rematch Daniel Dubois, fight Tyson Fury. That's it.
The rumoured card in Riyadh, how accurate is that?
Not completely accurate.
But what Dan Raphael put out the other day and reported as the card you're saying is not completely accurate, but 90% accurate?
Well, I mean, I'm not going to start giving you percentages about how accurate it is. I mean, what are we? A fucking playground or something? I'm just telling you, this is a great fight card. It wasn't completely accurate. I won't be commenting further on the card until His Excellency announces it. So let's start the press conference before you land yourself in a
Have you been gagged?
I haven't been gagged, but out of respect. You got someone investing a huge amount of money on putting these cards on.
I know, and I'm joking.
Why
I'm
are
joking.
you asking?
I'm just saying.
Why are you asking? Do you want me to get you into trouble? I'll
tell you what, actually. No, do you know what? Hold on.
Your Excellency, just want to let you know, yeah, it's Eddie. Yeah, the promoter from the UK. You remember me, don't you? Yeah, you know Kugan Cassius IFL? No, you don't. All right, I'll leave it. Cheers, bye.
Last one. You're a man of your word, yeah? If you say things, you do things, correct?
What now?
You promised me 3 months ago that you would get me an interview with Turkey. You did say that to me. Do you know what?
I also said I'd get a tattoo. I ain't done either, have I? Have you not done an interview with His Excellency?
No.
Why not?
Because I'm waiting for you to put in the old word in.
He should do one with you, to be fair. But he's got to do my Netflix show first, so priorities, and then we'll get round to you one day. Oscar, how you doing? How's life at the stomping ground? Better than IFL, or what's the pay? Same?
Well, Frank Warren pays fighters better than you. He does. That's a fact, I know. He does, anyway.
Woo-hoo! Oh, I've got a live one. Oh, it's fucking Kugan Cassius. Whee!
Bursh.
Barsh.